back to 3-Piece Sports. I'm Dustin.
And I'm Rob.
And moving on with more NFL predictions, we're going to Atlanta and Kansas City. Robert, what is your opinion on this game?
I think it's going to be a close game, closer than a lot of people think. A lot of people underestimate the Chiefs, just because they have reasons to, just because of what happened last year. But last year was because of injuries.
Yeah.
Those guys are back. Atlanta is good, really good. Matt Ryan, though, has to step up because he has weapons. He has a running back to back him up. He has, the receivers. He has the receiving core to do it. He's a really good leader, and he needs to be that guy for Atlanta to move on further in the season. But I think it would be a good start for either team to get this win.
Yeah.
And it's going to come down to defense. And the Chiefs defense has some question with injuries. The Falcons defense is a little. What I saw in preseason. It wasn't too great, but it'll be good for either team to get the win for the start of the season.
Yeah. So who are you picking?
I take Kansas City by 3.
All right. I agree. Actually, I don't agree with the pick, but I agree that it's going to be a very close game. I've got Atlanta winning, but I think it's going to come down to a field goal because both of these offenses can have a lot of power. And I think a lot of people underestimate Kansas City's defense, which don't sleep on KC's defense because their front seven is great. They have a Pro Bowler in Derek Johnson. You have Tom Bahali, who actually isn't going to be playing in this game, but they'll have... Hopefully, that's going to be a key. If they could get pass rush from some of those other key guys, those big guys on the defensive line, and pressure Matt Ryan, then that's going to be what's going to be key for the Kansas City Chiefs. They want to win, but when you look at Matt Ryan and his receiving core, which is a top receiving core, probably top 5 in the NFL with Roddy White and Julio Jones, I think that they have the threat of the big play just too often, and I think they're going to exploit a secondary in Kansas City that has some question marks. So I see them winning, but it's going to be a close game. All right, moving on to the next game. We have Jacksonville at Minnesota. This could be the game that decides the first round pick, first overall draft pick next year. Who do you got in this?
Yeah, I'm going to say Minnesota.
All right.
Only because they're at home. And Jacksonville with Maurice Jones-Drew, the whole situation, the receiving core, there's questions on that. Blaine Gabbert, no one even really knows if he's that quarterback for them. I don't trust him well enough to sit there and say against Minnesota's shaky defense if he can even do anything. Mm-hmm. So I like Minnesota's quarterback Christian Ponder. He's pretty good when it comes to bootlegging on the run, throwing on the run. His receivers, I don't know. They lost Shanko. I don't really know who could be dominant. AP obviously has been injured, and they don't. I think he's doubtful for this game. It's not. It's going to be a low scoring game, only because both sides of the ball and both teams aren't very good.
Yeah.
But there could be some surprise names that we don't even know of at receiver, at running back. Rashad Jennings on Jacksonville, but I do think Minnesota is going to win.
Yeah. I'm going to disagree. I'm going to say Jacksonville. I'm going to take them because of the young talent that they have on that offense with Blaine Gabbert and now their new draft pick, Justin Blackmon, who was amazing in college. Yeah. And we'll see how that translates on the field in the NFL. But with that potential, they have a lot of potential, but it's not going to be coming anytime soon. I mean, both of these teams are going to be pretty bad this year. And it will probably be a low-scoring game, and so they're both pretty just still in development on both sides of the ball. So we'll have to see what happens, but I'll take Jacksonville in a close one.
All right, well, guys, that's our picks for this episode, and like always, subscribe, click the football to watch our previous episode, click the helmet to watch the episode before that, click the Chargers helmet. For 3-Piece Sports, guys, I'm Rob.
I'm Dustin.
And we'll see you guys later.